Shadows in a hurry. As promised, here's another encounter that happened inside my room while I was alone in the house. Like my previous story, this also happened around 3 to 4 p.m. As usual, our housemaid was outside with my cousin's father to take him out for a stroll. Every morning until the afternoon, I, the maid, and my cousin's father are usually the ones left in the house. My cousin would usually be at a classmate's place for group study while my aunt would be at a friend's place or attending an event. After waking up from my afternoon nap, I quickly got up and went in front of my vanity table to fix my hair before going outside. I was also around 8 to 9 years old at that time. During the day, all the room's doors, including the stock room, are open for good ventilation throughout the house, so while I was fixing my hair, I suddenly saw a shadow that quickly passed by outside my room from my peripheral vision. I clearly remembered that I only saw the shadow on the floor that stretches up to where my bathroom door was, but I didn't see a physical body at the door. After whipping my head to where the door was, the shadow was already gone since it just passed by like it was running or more like gliding. Thinking that it was the maid even though I didn't hear any footsteps, I quickly stopped what I was doing and quickly ran out of the room to check who it was. Since the shadow came from the direction of my cousin's room, it was headed to where the living room was. Upon checking the living room, no one was there, and if they ever went out of the house from the living room, I would still see the screen door slowly closing. Since I saw no one in the living room, I quickly went to one of the kitchen's huge windows that overlook the garage and the street. There I saw the maid sitting on a monoblock chair beside my cousin's father, who was in a wheelchair. It's impossible she was pulling a prank on me and then just quickly ran out of the door, as she can't leave my cousin's father alone out on the street as he has Alzheimer's disease. After seeing them outside chilling, I went back inside my room and quickly fixed my hair even though I was scared, and then went outside the house to join them. Once I was with them outside, I quickly asked the maid if she went inside the house for a bit and quickly ran back outside the house, and she said no. I told her what I saw and she just went quiet, as she gets spooked quite easily like my cousin. I just remembered, during my younger years, the previous and current maids would always share something paranormal that happened to them with my aunt. But I don't remember if what they experienced happened in our house. But I clearly remembered that our maid, I think it was 8 Sailing, said that sometimes when she's cleaning the mirrors there would be little splashes of bloodstain on it. She said she was confused and wondering where it came from. She even thought of maybe there was a lizard squeezed to death on the ceiling and its blood splashed on the mirror, but she knows that that was ridiculous since our ceiling isn't one bit damaged. After she said that, I did remember that sometimes when I used the mirror I would see a few red dots on the mirror. There was also a time that my aunt was calling out for me. It was loud and clear that it was my aunt's voice. But once I'm in front of my aunt and ask what she wants me to do, she would just say that she didn't call me. Up to this day, I still think that maybe she was just pulling a prank on me, as they do it sometimes. I never saw a ghost that has the shape of a human show up to me. The only thing that was close to it was the shadow. This was the last paranormal thing I experienced inside our house. After the shadow incident, I never experienced anything again at our house, except when I go outside at this certain lot on our street. This would be my next post. Thank you for reading my long story.